Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This video was filmed over a 2-day period and I'm bringing you some relaxing music today. In this whole video, we've got some low-key chill music. Ton of cleaning that I need to get done, so I'm just giving you a little overview here of what we're starting with. Sometimes in these cleaning videos, it's easy to think that I'm just not cleaning anything. So from time to time, I like to give you some dirty little secrets here and get up close and personal, like those massive fluff balls under the buffet that pile up after a few days. Showing you those, the grease all over the kitchen, the dirty dishes, the whole 9 yards. We have a lot to tackle, and I was hoping to get everything done in one day, but that did not end up happening. So that's why this took me 2 days to get done. But I'm starting off with some clean laundry. I need to get that put away. It was just sitting on the dining room table. So I'm starting off with my daughter's clothes. I'm just getting her clean clothes put away, and then I'm going to get these clean shirts and sweatshirts hung up in her closet.
Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. Lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk.
After I get Berkeley's clothes all put away, I am going back out to the dining room table, grabbing the boys' clothes and taking those into their room to get their clothes put away as well. And I'm curious to know if you guys have kids that are old enough to like put their own clean clothes away and stuff like that. My kids are 11, 10, and 6, and if they're home, then I will just take their folded clothes and put them on their beds, and then they can put their folded stuff away. Like the boys obviously can put away, you know, everything in their drawers and even their shirts. But if they're at school and I have clothes to put away, then I'm just gonna go ahead and put them away. And then my daughter, she's 6, she will put like her stuff in her dresser, and then I'll hang up her shirts and stuff for her. So I'm wondering how you guys do it at your house. Do your kids put away their own clothes, or do you do it for them, or do you do it like me? Like if it just needs to be done and they're at school, I'm not gonna like put them on their bed and like they have to put them away when they get home. I'll just go ahead and do it. I like doing that stuff for them. Makes me feel happy, like I'm, you know, doing something nice for them. So I'm always curious to know how people do things differently, so let me know in the comments. And you guys got to see Jasper there for a split little second. He was in here with me. He follows me around all day, and then he wants in and out all day also. So now we're headed back out to the dining room. This basket on the table had towels in it, so like cleaning rags, dish rags. There was a bath mat and some of the kids' bath towels and some of mine and Donnie's bath towels. So lots and lots of towels are going to get folded and put away.
But without us, something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you want to do.
Alright, now I'm going to get this table wiped down. I'm using Thieves Cleaner. I have some Thieves Cleaner just mixed in this Jaws container, a spray bottle. It did have granite cleaner in it, ran out, so I just mixed up some Thieves in there, and I'm using that to wipe down the dining room table. And I'm also going to clean off the chalkboard. It still has like Christmas stuff on it from the kids writing. And we're halfway through January at this point, so it's time to clean this off. And it's funny because you guys will actually see in the second half of this video, like the next day when I'm cleaning the floors, it's already drawn on, and my daughter had written like Happy Valentine's Day on there. She is ready for the next holiday. But we still love this chalkboard here in the hallway. My daughter loves to like line up her stuffed animals in the hallway and play school with them, and they're always writing stuff on there. So still loving that. I think there's a video on my channel where we built that, but I am just straightening up the entryway hall tree here. I had just gone to get the kids from school and took a little break from cleaning, so they are home now. I got their backpacks all situated on the hall tree, and now I'm gonna wipe down the buffet. And I actually painted this entire wall since I was off YouTube for 7 months. This is, I think, the only project that I did in that whole time, and there's actually a little spot on the wall there that I need to touch up because I don't know what happened. There's like a chip in the paint right there. But I painted the hallway. The color is Sherwin-Williams. I think it's Sherwin-Williams. Iron Ore is the color. It's like a very dark gray with like a bluish kind of like undertone to it. Pretty much the same color as the fireplace. It looks identical to the fireplace, and then also the wall in the master bedroom. Beautiful. I love it so much, but I painted that entire wall where the buffet is in the dining room all the way down to the front door. I love it so much. So now we're in the living room. I'm just straightening up the pillows and blankets and stuff like that, and then the little moss pole in my plant over here had gotten knocked over, and when it fell over, a bunch of dirt had come out a couple days before, so I'm gonna get that vacuumed up and then also vacuum the rug here in the living room.
I don't know what it is, but it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do, 'cause I long for you every single night. It's been like this ever since we my mind.
So when I was filming this part, it's actually like early evening, probably like 4 o'clock, so it's already starting to get a little bit dark outside. So I am late to the game on making my bed on this day. Obviously, usually I make my bed like first thing in the morning, but on this day I had so much work to do and just other stuff going on, and I was out in my office like all day. So I'm getting my cleaning done later in the afternoon. Better late than never, but that's why the lighting in my room is just not great in this part of the video. But got my bed made. I'm picking up some dirty clothes off the floor, putting some clean clothes away. There's a basket of clean clothes, or I think it's just a couple blankets over there that I need to take care of. Just straightening up my room, and then we're gonna head into the kitchen.
But it's been like this ever since we kissed. I don't know what to do.
So the night before this, we had a late night of baseball and gymnastics, and the dishes did not get done. So all day long, the sink has been piled with dishes because I've been busy doing other stuff. I did not get the dishes done on this day, and typically after dinner, one of the boys will unload the dishwasher, and then one of the boys will load the dishwasher, and my daughter will help unloading the dishwasher and putting stuff away that she can reach. So they are typically the ones doing the dishes after dinner, but on this day I needed to get all of this done before we had dinner. I had a pot roast going in the crock pot over there, and the kitchen was just a disaster, and I wanted to get it done, and I was filming, so I was like, you know what, kids, you're off the hook today. Mom is gonna do these dishes and just get it done, adding some more content to my video for you guys. I know when I watch cleaning videos, like the dishes and the vacuuming is my favorite part. So we're gonna get the dishwasher unloaded, get all these dirty dishes put in there, and then I'm gonna have some hand wash stuff, and then also I need to scrub out the sink.
And it's been like this
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eye so I can tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel. Every day something new, if I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now, and I want you now. How you move and what you do has made me so crazy about you now.
I had a Cuisinart, I think that's how you say it, Cuisinart, you know what I'm talking about. I had a knife set, you can see some of them right there in that pan. White knives, wooden block for the countertop, and I didn't realize that you're supposed to hand wash those, and we were putting them in the dishwasher and they all started cracking and breaking. So I got a new knife set by the Pioneer Woman, and it's also like a wooden knife block for the counter and like the white knives, but now we only hand wash all of our knives. I don't put any of the ones that have like the white, I don't know what the material is. We don't put any of those in the dishwasher now. I learned my lesson, so I'm getting all those hand washed. And then also I have to tell you guys about this new pan that I got. So this like speckled pan that you see over here to the left on the counter, Donnie got me that for Christmas from Walmart, and it is Pioneer Woman brand. It's non-stick. It's so nice. I find myself grabbing it to use every day for like every single thing that I can. It does have a handle on it that like you can't put it in the oven or anything like that. I do have a pan that is like a enamel cast iron that I use if I need to like broil something or like do it on the stove and then pop it into the oven. But this pan is so good, and obviously like only hand wash to keep the non-stick, but like making scrambled eggs for the kids every morning before school using this pan, and nothing, it does not stick at all. It's amazing. So I'm gonna link it in the description box for you guys because I love a good pan.
Everyone judging me. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I just used some Dawn Power Wash and my scrubber brush that I keep under the sink that's specifically for scrubbing out the sink. Cleaned all that out, and I'm wiping down around the sink with one of my cleaning rags. And now I'm going to get the toaster put away. We just keep it in this drawer and pull it out whenever we want to use it.
I have nothing more to put on. I'm defeated and withdrawn, just trying to understand.
But now I also need to clean off the stove. I showed you guys in the beginning how gross it was looking, so I'm taking the grates off, and I was just going to set them aside and like wipe off the stove, but then I realized these need to be cleaned too, so while we're at it, let's just go ahead and do it. So I stuck those in the sink. Even though I just cleaned out the sink, it was like a last minute decision to clean these grates off. So we'll wipe out the sink again, but I'm going to spray them down with Dawn Power Wash. This stuff is so good. It gets the grease and everything off of everything. So I'm going to let that sit there and do its magic while I clean off the stovetop. I sprayed some Dawn Power Wash on here, just taking a wet sponge, and I'm going to scrub this down first and just get all the stuck on nasty greasy stuff off. And then I'm also going to take a wet rag and wipe it off. Then we'll go in with our stainless steel cleaner and buff it all out and get it all shined up.
No one can bring me down. I wanna be where I'm safe and sound. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open. 'Cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Oh, oh, oh. I wanna stay wide open.
I don't know where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you
So I have the little circle things that go over each burner. Those were soaking with Dawn Power Wash, and you can see how it just like pulled the grease off of those things without even scrubbing. I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this bottle brush. It does a good job scrubbing, but it's also like gentle on stuff. So I'm going to use that to scrub these grates down with super hot water. Then I'm also going to scrub down the little circle things. I don't know what they're called. You know what I mean. They like go over each burner. They like sit on there. Those need to be scrubbed too. So we're going to scrub away and get these all clean.
I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating, you can't stop looking at her smile. Then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
Alright, now that I've got those grates all cleaned, they are out, sitting out, air drying a bit, and I cleaned out the sink again, kind of rinsed it out, and I wiped up the counter around the sink again. But now I'm just going to unpack this lunchbox, put some things back where they need to go, and then get all the counters wiped down.
Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating, you can't stop looking at her smile. Then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep?
I'm drying off all the pieces that go on the stovetop. I'm going to get that put back together. I ended up moving the crock pot because it was just kind of in my way, and I needed to wipe down this whole counter area here anyway, so I moved it over to a different spot so it was out of the way. But I'm just going to dry all of these grates off and put them back on top of the stove. I'm checking reading the bottom of them to make sure I put them back in the correct spot. And then I'm also going to dry off all of those pots and pans and knives and stuff that I hand washed, so I can get all of those put away so that I can wipe off that area of the counter.
Really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes? Until winter comes? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
At this point, it was just about time for Donnie to be home from work. Dinner was going to be ready in the crock pot, so now the kitchen is totally clean. We're just going to use a few bowls and forks for dinner, and then those can go, into the dishwasher, and I really won't have any cleanup except for rinsing out the crock pot, so that is awesome. But this is what the kitchen is looking like, nice and sparkling clean for the night.
From so far away, show us where we are.
And now here we are the next day. The only thing that was left on my to-do list from the day before was to vacuum all of the floors in the whole house and to mop the whole house. So that's what we're going to be finishing up here. I just got the vacuum out of the closet and I'm going to get to work vacuuming. It has been a few days since I vacuumed, so there are a lot of crumbs under the dining room table, and I'm giving you guys a close-up here. So satisfying to see all the dust and dirt and food crumbs just disappear. I love it. And then I'm also going to do the same under the buffet. I'm going to show you guys up close all of those fur balls, the dust bunnies. We're going to get all that vacuumed up. We're just going to vacuum the whole entire house. It's crazy because the floors that we have in this house, I love them so much. They're a beautiful color, but they hide everything, kind of like my countertops. You can't tell that they're dirty unless you really get down there and look, which I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit. Once we get to vacuuming the kitchen, I'm going to show you up close the kitchen floors because there's just so much dust and dirt and stuff on the floors that get built up over just a few days, and it's so hard to see it unless you get down there and look. So I like to show you guys that, so that way you realize and I promise you I'm not cleaning a clean floor. There's cobwebs in the corner, and then we have a dog and a cat, so it gets cat hair and dog hair mixed up in these cobwebs. It's a mess, so we're taking care of that. And watching this kind of stuff makes me so motivated. Even editing my own videos, I want to get up and vacuum, because since I filmed this, it's been a little while, so I need to do it again. And on the subject of that, back before I took a break from YouTube, I thought I was going to be totally done with YouTube, and here I am back again. But I was filming so many cleaning videos every week, and I've told you guys that I was just so burnt out, and at one point I even said I'm so tired of filming cleaning videos, I'm just not into it anymore, which makes sense because I was doing so many of them every week. But since I've been back, here and there, different styles of cleaning and not filming every single time I'm cleaning, it just puts the fun back in it and it's enjoyable again. So thank you guys for watching, and being there for me and letting me, change my mind and come back and all of that. I appreciate you guys. I know it's probably like annoying, like, girl, make up your mind, but I'm human. Here I am, enjoying making these videos again, even though I was so burnt out on it for a while, but I promised myself I am not going to do that again, so I'm going to hold myself to that. And yeah, anyways, I vacuumed the boys' bedroom, and this vacuum was giving me a little bit of problems, which it hasn't ever until recently, so I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm gonna see if Donnie can try to fix it. I just vacuumed Berkeley's room as well, and then we are gonna head into this area. I already did the dining room, I did the hallway, the kids' bathroom, and the kids' bedrooms, so now we need to do this area like behind the couch, kind of part of the kitchen, and over by the sliding glass door, and then we will move on into the kitchen, and I will give you guys a close-up of all the junk that's on the kitchen floor, and then we'll get all of that vacuumed up too.
Take me anywhere that you want. I don't even care if we come back again. And as long as the stars are shining above us, then I just wanna be where you are. I don't wanna close my then I might miss a moment of you. And as long as the sun shines upon us, and I just wanna be where you are. 'Cause with you I feel no fear. And when you hold me, all my wounds are healed. When I'm with you, I feel safe. There is no pretending, no need to escape. And I know I just wanna be where you are.
Alright, we got the kitchen all vacuumed. You guys saw, that's just normal real life. If you don't have crumbs on your kitchen floor at some point during the day, every single day, then no one probably lives in your house, right? Okay, so we're in my bathroom now. We're going from floors that don't show anything to floors that show everything. These white tiles in our bathroom show every single thing, and I've got long hair. The dog hair, the cat hair, my daughter's hair, you can see every little speck of dust on those white tiles. So got that all vacuumed up. I like to vacuum everything before I mop, just to get all the dust and stuff up. So took care of the bathroom, and now we're taking care of vacuuming my bedroom.
Then I know I just wanna be where you are.
So before I vacuumed the bathroom, you saw me take out a big basket of dirty clothes. So I am going to get the clothes out of the dryer, swap that around, and get some laundry put into the washer, kind of like sort it out and get the colors put in there and get that started so I can get ready to mop. So whenever I used to do laundry, I used to just dump everything in all together, colors, darks, whites, towels, everything. And I would say probably over the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, I've been separating out the laundry because I was tired of the whites coming out like dingy and like gray looking. So tired of it. So I started doing that. I wash like colored stuff, and then I'll wash like our black stuff, like leggings and t-shirt, you know, all the dark stuff. And then I'll do towels, and then I'll do whites and light colors, and our laundry is just looking so much better. So I'm curious to know if you guys just throw it all in or if you separate it all out. Let me know in the comments. Well, I was gonna use this, but it broke after all these years. I don't know what happened, but I cannot get this to go back on. So I guess the universe does not want me to use this mid mop today. So I'm gonna get out my steam mop. So Jasper wants out the front door, so I'm gonna let him out before I start mopping the entryway here. And then once we get into like the dining room, you'll see him at the back door, and he already wants back in. He's so funny. He'll go out one door, go potty, and then immediately come back to another, like the opposite door, and want to come back in. If you have not been around for a while, Jasper, he's our cat. He is 13 years old. We got him when he was 3 months old. My husband and I had just started dating, and we didn't even live together yet. And I was like, hey, can I get a cat and keep it at your house? And so we like sat down with his roommates and asked if we could get a cat. And one of his roommates, who's his best friend since like elementary school, still one of his very best friends, my kids call him Uncle to this day, he was one of the roommates, and he was like, yeah, I don't care as long as it's not all black or orange. So we ended up going to the animal shelter and looked at a bunch of little kittens, and Jasper was the very last one we saw. He already had a name, and he was just, oh my god, we instantly fell in love with him. We're like, Jasper Kasper, it's meant to be. So we got him, and he's been there since day one, basically. We've been together for 13 years. So yeah, that's the story on Jasper. He still acts like a kitten. Like, you would not believe that he's 13 years old if you met him in person. He's the coolest cat ever. And then we have Cash, our black lab. He's right there. He is 6.5, and he's the sweetest boy. He's the goofiest dog I've ever met in my life. Like, just so goofy. Always has to be leaning on something. He's a sweet boy. He's a really, really good dog. So anyways, I'm just going to continue steam mopping my way through this house. I think in the last clip you were able to tell that I ended up getting an extension cord for this mop, because if you've been around for a while and you've seen previous videos of me using this steam mop, I've always complained, like, I love this mop. I so love this mop. I've had it for like 6 years, maybe 5 years. But if you've heard me talk about it before, the only complaint I have is that the cord is so short. And a long time ago, a bunch of you were like, get an extension cord, just keep it on there. So I got an extension cord, and I just keep it, like, it's part of the cord now. Like, it doesn't come off. And that helps so much. I can get so much more mopped around the whole house with the extension cord. So that was an awesome idea. So we're just about to wrap up this video. I'm just finishing mopping the kitchen, and then I'm going to put Jasper's cat food and water back in its place. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it to the very end, leave a comment with, let's see, an emoji. What emoji? Maybe like the smiley face with the cowboy hat. Just leave a comment, and then I'll know that you made it to the very end of this video and you are the real MVP. Also, stay tuned for after the end screen, because I put in some little extra clips. Whenever you film any sort of video like this, when you're filming yourself, you have to go back and get your camera and like move it to a different spot, and so there's always little clips of you like walking awkwardly back to the camera. So I put a couple of those in there for you. and a little bit of loving on Cashy Boy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this gave you some motivation to get some work done around your house, pick up and clean up. I will see you guys again very soon in my next video. Bye.
Take a